You have been posting Instagram Reels wrong this whole time. You don't need to be an experienced creator or be a fancy editor to make your Instagram Reels go viral. Even if you just started out, all you have to do is follow the strategy that I'm going to be sharing today. And if you follow this, you can generate massive views for yourself and your clients in 2024. First things first is strategy. So what a lot of people do is they think, oh my gosh, I need to post the highest quality videos. I need to spend 4 hours planning the best videos. I need to have the best editing, the best post-production for my videos, and I'm gonna spend all this time doing it, and that is the only way to do it. Oftentimes when you spend so much time on a type of video and you overthink it, it ends up not actually doing that well. The other camp is the quantity people, where they are focused on just, I'm gonna smash out as much content as possible. And the problem with this is there's not really a proven strategy behind the quantity that they're doing, and they're just posting to post. So we wanna make sure that we are actually focused on both of these, which is quality and quantity. So the first pillar of this strategy is defining your niche. What a lot of people do is they just post to post, and I'm gonna post to whoever, or I'm gonna have a very umbrella audience just because I wanna go viral. You're not actually doing yourself any favor whatsoever, especially with the algorithm. You can get really crystal clear on who you're targeting. What that's going to do for you is you're gonna start attracting the people who are following you for the reason that you're posting, which is to your specific niche. Your goal with content should be, I'm gonna build a community around like-minded people who are into my content, and I need to have a really specific avatar of who I'm creating that content for. If I'm posting content around fitness or helping agencies grow and scale, what's going to happen is the people following me are going to see that content. How the algorithm works is anytime that I make a post, first is going to share it with the followers on my Instagram. And if the followers on my Instagram engage with it, they like it, they share with a friend, comment, whatever it could be, then they're going to start blasting it to people who are non-followers and interested in the topic of the content that I'm creating that's similar. Basically, there's three things that we just need to define. Who is our target customer? Who are we speaking to? We need to find what is their pain points. We want to define their outcomes. And lastly, we want to define their current situation. So for example, if I am posting content about how to make more money, my target audience is going to be men from age 25 to 40 who want to make more money. Their pain is they aren't making enough money. Their desired outcomes are they want to make more money, build generational wealth, provide for their families, whatever they could be. Their current situation is they're in a 9 to 5. So what we want to do is we want to create what's called a copy doc. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to trusty old ChatGPT. I'm going to go to new prompt. I'm going to say, I help agency owners grow and scale. I help them go from operator working in their business to orchestrator working on their business and become a true CEO. This means they finally have systems without doing everything themselves. They know how to predictably get clients, and they know how to run their business like a business. Give me a list of their pain points, desired outcomes, and current situations. It's literally going to pull up all of your ideal avatar, and then specifically it's going to come up with content ideas that actually speak to your target customer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this. So now I would save this copy doc. I would save it in my notes section. I would save it somewhere safe that I can consistently reference. What comes next is the viral content. What a lot of people do is they try to really just recreate the wheel when it comes to creating content, and they think, oh my gosh, I have to come up with all these original ideas. I have to come up with this thing, and I just have to sit there and think about it. It's like, no, you can for sure create a design that's actually going to expedite your willpower to get this stuff done. First things first is simply going back to Mr. ChatGPT. Give me 10 polarizing hooks that I can use for social media content. It's going to give me 10 polarizing hooks for my target customer. Now I can copy these, and now I have a bunch of hooks that I can pull from and use for my business. Option number 2 is doing research. So first things first is I will go on TikTok. Let's just say I help busy moms with fitness tips. So fitness for moms. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search the top videos. Wow, 8.8 million views. Asking fit mom of 3 what she does to stay fit. Save this post for the future. My exact workout routine, mom to 4 boys. Transformation post. So what I'm doing is I'm looking through this, and then I can see on the right hand side other search for. I'm gonna look through those as well. I'm gonna make note, this video format is POV video. I'm also going to make note of like the context of where they're filming. Okay, a lot of it is like filmed in the gym. I'm gonna make note of like some education video. Cool, fit mom, let's check out these. Then go to videos. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing on Instagram. And I'm gonna start scrolling till I see viral videos that have popped off. So I'm gonna take note of a couple things. How many likes does it have? The trending audio. I'm gonna save this to a collection on my Instagram, and I'm gonna reference this going back, and I'm gonna make note of the audio and what they're saying. So if I go back to research, I'm literally just going to think about what's hooks that that are doing well. I'm going to add the link to it, add the music to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to have this huge list of videos that I've already researched that myself, or I could have a BA do that for me, and I have all these content ideas that are ready to rock. What comes next is probably one of the most important parts, which is scripting. What a lot of people do is they'll just say something like, hey, my name is Austin. Today I'm going to talk about this, and this is awesome. And it's like, no, swipe, scroll. Or they just like word vomit on a video and it's like, scroll, next. What we want to do is we want to have a framework that's actually going to work for our videos. And once we have the framework dialed in, then all we need to do is use what we've used, which is the hook, the niche, to actually tie our video together. So when it comes to scripting, really the goal is to keep the person's attention. So the platform is going to reward you for watch time. We want to make sure that the watch time is high. And the way to do that is from a really solid framework of your video that increases the likelihood of them to actually watch it. The framework that we do is polarizing hook, situation, problem, implication, teach / payoff. How this looks for fit moms. Situation. What most moms do is they get so busy that they always sacrifice their health. Problem with this is that they're actually setting a bad example for their kids. We're giving them the payoff at the end, and we're talking to them and we're making them feel understood in the scripting, so that when you're speaking to your target audience, they're seeing the video and they're like, oh my gosh, this person gets me. Like, I want to follow them because they add value and they really understand me. So we have our copy doc, we have our hooks. So write me a script using this framework. Burnout is not a badge of honor. The real way to achieve work-life balance is this. Look, are you an agency owner working 60 plus hours a week and feeling overwhelmed? Many believe relentless hustle is the key to success, but the problem is the grind is holding you back. Doing everything yourself leads to burnout and limits your agency's growth. Continue this way, your health's going to suffer, your relationships, and your business is going to stagnate. You'll be trapped in stress and exhaustion. What you need to do is need to achieve balance by delegating and building a team, blah, 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 blah. They're going to get the payoff a few seconds in, 10, 15 seconds into the video, which is what we want for our scripting. The next thing is going to be shooting. I would say the most important part of shooting content is simply conviction. What a lot of people do is they'll get on camera. They're not used to camera. It's awkward. Camera in your face, lights, weird. If you're in public, gym, whatever it could be. Like, it's not comfortable to do that. What we want to do is we want to make sure we cancel any sort of uncomfortableness and we turn our energy up super high, because that's going to radiate through the video and make you more convicting as it pertains to your video. So let's use an example. Hey, here's how to not burn out as an agency owner. And yeah, like, are you like an agency working 60 hours a week and like you're just feeling burnt out? Am I convincing? Burnout is not a badge of honor. Look, if you're an agency owner working 60 hours a week, you're on the fast track to wrecking your health, wrecking your relationships. Conviction. Scroll through Instagram, you'll get the hint on conviction. It's something that is going to be trained. If it's your first time shooting, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Now what comes next is the viral post-production. And one of the best ways to get a good, solid engagement on your videos and to speak to your audience and keep them watching is in fact in the editing, meaning we need B-roll, quick clips, sound design, we need transitions, we need GIFs, we need captions, we need all this different elements that make up a good video, because that's what's going to get people engaged and keep people watching. If I look at how much time I'm spending as it pertains to each video I'm creating, what's the most amount of time going to go to? It's going to come down to the editing, because the editing takes so much freaking time. So we need a solution that we can have quality and quantity at once. And what we do is we use AI editing. We use a tool called Submagic. What I can do is I can quickly upload all of my videos inside of here. I can add my team to it. I can create folders. I can have all these different videos ready to rock. And now what I can easily do is I can just quickly open up the video. I can upload it, and then I can even trim the video. So let's just say there's dead space in there that I don't want. I can quickly split the clip and I can say, I don't want that in there. Let's remove that, because we want to be super quick with it. And if there's any words in here that are like filler words, I can remove them. Like you can see in here, like literally just removed words to make the clips shorter, choppier, speed, because that's going to be super important when we edit the videos. Now what I can do is I can go to edit, and what's going to happen is I can automatically generate captions. So I can just click the style too. Like let's just say I'm going to do a little Hormozy vibe. That's pretty cool. I can change the position, move it up a little bit, and I can change the colors. I like those colors. That looks good. I can go to the captions. They have the emoji added. I can add more emojis if I wanted to. Let's just see what this looks like right now.
The biggest bottleneck in your agency is likely you. Like a lot of agency owners, you're probably handling everything yourself.
And what I can even do is I can go to like B-roll and I can say, I'm gonna put a transition in the beginning. I can add a transition here if I wanted to. I can check it out.
The biggest bottleneck in your agency is likely you. Like a lot of agency owners, you're probably handling everything yourself, the sales, the client management, the fulfillment, the editing, the admin tests.
And what I could even do is I can even add B-roll if I wanted to. So I could type in like the word, the keyword. I could add an image. I could upload my own videos to it if I wanted to. I can actually add a GIF as well. I can add an image, and I can update the sound design if I want to add some cool sound as it pertains to the key point that I'm talking on. Again, to keep the person's attention. Another cool thing, we talked about hooks. So there's two real ways that you could do hooks. One is the visual and one is the verbal. If I wanted a better visual hook, if I was like, I don't really like the hook, it takes me a little bit to get into it, I can click on AI hook title, and what can populate is the bottleneck in your agency is you. So let's just see what that looks like. I can change the duration of it. I can move the location and the size.
The biggest bottleneck in your agency is likely you.
I can go back to the B-roll. I can add any emojis to the captions if I wanted to. I could add more stuff to this. Let's do money.
Your growth.
We automatically add the emojis.
Stuck in that day-to-day grind, causing your agency to suffer because
So I love just like the ability to add like the transitions, the GIFs. I can even add like a zoom.
you need to step back and you start delegating tasks, automating your processes.
And then all I need to do is click export and then go ahead and post the video. If you want to use the software that I used to edit the shorts at scale, go ahead and click the link below in the description or go to submagic.co. But knowing this strategy might not be sufficient enough if you are unaware of the editing technique that's currently crushing it for short form videos. If you want to learn more about that, go ahead and click right here and I'll see you on the next one.